guys, this is Namkraft. What's going on? Welcome to the series of Starcraft English commentary. We're going to continue on with the second set in the fight between Hyun and Free, not Fee, as part of the ASL Season 20 prelims day 2. And it is going to be a very difficult march here for Free if he wants to qualify once again the Origin 6 Dragons. Hyun is looking very strong. This second set is going to be played on the map Metropolis, and already right off the bat we've seen the two players spawning on the right side of the map, which is going to benefit Hyun a little bit. He's already coming to scout in the right direction with the Overlord, and as for Free, he's going to be trying to mine out the mineral very quickly here. This is going to work if he's able to hold in the beginning part of the game, but if there's early aggression coming out from Hyun, then it's it is going to be very difficult to have that wide choke. It's very hard to hold against it. He's going to try to go for, looks like it's going to be a gateway opening. And yeah, gateway opening it is right now. And spawning pool first coming from Hyun. So Hyun is going to play very similar style to the first game that he's played, which is very much early aggression. And let's see what kind of damages he can do now. Of course, he will know exactly where Free is located. Free has opted to go for scouting in the wrong direction. Normally, I would say that you want to scout towards a place that your enemy would have been located if he is to find you first. And that will be the top right base in this situation. But he's going to scout the other way because he's thinking you are going to be going for, I don't know, whatever you're going to be going for, but I'm going to be going gateway first. So I would have enough, Zealot to defend against any kind of aggression you have anyway. So I'm going to try to just rule out the possibilities that you're going to be located on the left side of the map. And by the time my Zealot pop, I would just head it right directly towards your base to the top right. So that is possibly the right thinking, but that thinking works a lot better when there is a kind of a hatchery first build from Hyun, but it's gonna be Zerglings first. So I guess even if Hyun, if Free sends out a single Zealot, he will need to pull it right back because this is, he's not gonna have a lot of chance to fight against early Zergling aggression here. We are seeing what exactly now, 3 hatcheries coming down and only 2 Zerglings, of course, by the time the Zealot arrive, Hyun is gonna make more. This probe is gonna get stopped on this ram. Unfortunately, looks like Free gets his probe destroyed and the hatchery will go down, and now we're gonna be seeing a lot more Zerglings coming out now to a total of 6. These Zealot need to take some hits and not just retreat. He takes 1 hit, he takes another hit, need to find a weak Zergling. He finds it. He might want to take another hit right now just to buy some time. If he gets another Zergling, it's already a fair trade. And he does. He comes back, and we're going to be having 2 Zealot to support, and 4 Zerglings have walked right past the second Zealot. The third Zealot is not yet made, so the next is going to come down. So already we're going to be seeing, Hyun trying to aggress in a similar fashion here. It's going to be very unfortunate if, Hyun is going to be able to bust right through. I want Free to at least get one more game, win, and then we'll force ourselves into a nice final set. But it looks very tough right now for our Freeman, Dr. Freeman from that series of game. What is that? Not Counter-Strike, Half-Life. Who played Half-Life? If you have played Half-Life in the past, let me know. That game is insane, and Dr. Freeman in that game was one of my favorite heroes. But anyhow, let's go back to this game. This gateway is taking a lot of hits. We need to have a block forge, and looks like he's inviting the enemy to have a micro battle. The probes to get pulled down the ramp here. The Zealot gets stuck. One of the Zealot is gone. The other Zealot is so damaged, and Free is gonna get eliminated from this prelims. I'm sorry, Hyun is just so much better. We do have another Zealot that comes out. He needs to block the probes to come out. The battery will complete soon. The battery is going to be able to repair some of the Zealot. Nicely done. But the other Zealot is kind of back out. Looks like Hyun is going to get cornered. He's going to get surrounded by the probe. We're going to be having a blockade. What is that? A cannon? Because the forge was built inside of the main. So that's going to be slightly difficult. The Zealot is going to be falling. That's slightly unfortunate. But we're going to be seeing Free making another Zealot soon. I'm not so sure there's going to be enough. He needs to block the probe with the Zergling. One more Zergling has died here. Any Zergling that he can get destroyed is great here. The cannon is going to have to complete. The cannon is about 70%, and it's going to be very tough. One more probe is going to fall. I guess now Hyun is going to be changing his strategy to try to snipe as many probes as possible. He's about to surround one of the Zealot, but I think Hyun is not going to be able to bust this. The cannon should have been completed now. The cannon is about to get completed. I think the cannon is done. So I guess Free is going to be able to put a core to block the front, and then I think the front is going to be secure. So that is nice. Inside of the main base of Hyun, he's got nothing. He's got 0 drones. One probe is gonna try to come out to scout. Go for the freaking blockade, man. What is he doing? Those Zelle is gonna try to walk right through. He's gonna have to, yeah, go for core. I guess he wants to build the core inside of his main. Maybe that's the idea. I'm not so sure. I guess he will go for the core now. We're seeing another Zelle getting created. Probe is gonna try to come out to scout. Nicely done. He wants to see if there's any other chance that the enemy could have been going for, you know, crazy Zerling aggression, but behind this, Hyun is going to be just macroing up, so the game will stabilize a little bit here. And slightly unfortunate for Hyun that he was not able to stop that scouting probe. It could have been a lot better for him, but now the game is going to stabilize, and we will have also a nice macro-oriented game finally. I don't want the game to end like the first one. That's slightly unfortunate. By the way, like I mentioned to you, I'm actually writing the macro the metadata for the videos that I'm uploading on YouTube. So my cast might be slightly off. I apologize for that. Anyhow, if you're here for the first time or for the second time or for the nth time, please have a seat. Take a look at the video description for some nice information. You're gonna be able to see some links in the video description. I think some of the links might have not worked in the previous. In the previous time, so please check again if the links are working fine. If the links are not working fine, please let me know in the as comment. I will provide links to the previous game in the tournament, the next game tournament, and the overall tournament URL. So use those links to kind of navigate around. I think I got the wrong link for ASL Season 19 in the previous series of games, so I apologize for that. But I hope we're gonna be having some nice game with the correct links now. And what is this Overlord doing? Oh my God! Hyun is playing Starcraft 2 or something. He's about to lose the Overlord. The Overlord is gonna get sniped. No, and the last Overlord lived at 5 out of 200 HP. Nicely done. Some fun times between us here, so that's great. Anyhow, a single Zealot is gonna try to come out to harass, but there's nothing to harass. There's way too many Zerglings. The moment you come out and you don't see Hydrant, you should just forget about going for harassment, because you know the enemy's got so many Zerglings. So just don't do anything. Just sit at home. And looks like, okay, we are going to be seeing Spire. Okay, excuse me. It is going to be a Spire build, but the Spire is built in a different location. So this is going to be very tricky here. Looks like we're going to be having a single Dragoon. The Dragoon is going to try to go and find that Overlord, but it's not going to be able to find it. This probe gets sniped. This probe is going to be so unfortunate. And Hyun has been such a good Decepticon. He's been able to just hide all of his builds. And this Spire is about 70% done. What is this Overlord going to try to do? I guess he's trying to snipe this. Do we have... Okay, this is going to be an all gateway build, right? Precisely, there's going to be no mutas. There's going to be no mutualists, and we're going to be having just cannons at the front. So this is exactly the kind of deception that Hyun is about to pull off here. Free will have some Zealot, but the moment he kicks in with his attack, the enemy will have a lot of Zerglings and a lot of mutualists. Everything that is not needed to counter this. Zealot's going to try to come forward here to attack the Zerglings. Some of the Zerglings will get destroyed. I think there's going to be a counter attack, a backstab, but there's way too many cannons at the front door. So it's not going to be easy for these Zerglings. I think they need to retreat, and together with the cannons, they will be the hold to the Zealot. Possibly have +1 coming up very soon, but there's so many bases that he'll need to cover. Looks like the Zerglings decided to go inside the main, but that's a mistake because there are like 4 cannons. There are a lot of cannons, and we need to have, okay, another Zealot chest bombs. The probes will get pulled right now. The cannon's gonna be falling very quickly. There's gonna be an attack against the base, and all of these Zerglings have died. Most of these Zerglings have died, but this cannon right here is the one that's the most important because it could have with the mineral line. But Zealot is gonna block. Zealot's gonna try to split into 2 groups, I think. No, he's gonna try to attack here. It's going to be a slightly unfortunate. He gets some Zealot. Zerglings is going to try to go inside the main, and he will change out, and 5 Zerglings Zealots will attack into the third base. 1 Zealot is going to attack into the main, and these units going to try to go and get the Spire. If you can destroy the Spire, it's great. Go for the Spire. The Spire's right. It's going to try to go for the lair. Sure, not bad. Looks like the cannons in the main have been created. So many cannons already. This Mitch is a little bit late to the party. So I guess Hyun has played the correct game, but looks like there's going to be an attack at the front door here. There are no Dragoons. The cannons will be falling very quickly. This lair is falling. If this lair is gone as well as the Spire, the game will be in a completely different light. Exactly, this lair is gone. Just go for the Spire now and then build a Stargate, and the game will be slightly different. Cannon's gonna be destroyed. It's gonna be 1 base Protoss versus 2 base Zerg here. Zealot's gonna try to attack the front. What are you doing? Go for the Spire! Are you insane or what? It's so easy to go for the Spire. Are we gonna be seeing some gateways, some Dragoons now? Looks like the Mutu's gonna dive inside the main, but there's already 3 cannons. Looks like Probe's gonna try to go towards the other base, and we have Zealot inside of the main here. Zealot's gonna try to help out. The number of cannons is not enough. A single Dragoon is coming out to help. The Mutualists are damaged but not fully destroyed. They're just slightly damaged but not completely destroyed. We have more Dragoons coming out though. Probes possibly need to go towards the expansion. Dragoons are trying very hard to attack. More Dragoons are coming out. Some cannons gonna get recreated. 3 Dragoons, I think, is just enough to hold, but they don't have range, so that's a problem. At the last rate, Zerglings are coming through, but cannons are completed on the north side. These are also going where exactly? I don't know. Go for the Spire. It's so easy to destroy the Spire. We're gonna be having some cannons getting sniped here. The probes need to block the front door. I guess that's just enough to block. We need to have more forces. Cannons are falling fast though. Zelle is about to support. We have a heightened, but the heightened is not what you need right now. Dragoons are falling nicely, and Free is possibly gonna get eliminated. Looks like these Zealots are not attacking out the Spire. The Spire could get destroyed right now, but he's not using it to the Spire. This happens to everyone, guys. This happens to everyone. And these Zealots are going to try to go inside the main, but the drones are blocking now, so that is going to be the end of this game. Hyun at 39 supply, Free at 28. We don't have any more money. There's no income from Free. He's forced to get run around here, and these mutuals are being microed nicely here. There's nothing that Free can do. He's got enough money, but he cannot make anything. I guess he will make some Dragoons, and we try to play from there, but he's got 0 probes. Actually, his probes are hiding here, so I guess the probes might be able to come back. Dragoons need to attack and find the weak mutualist. Not able to destroy it. The Archon and get mobbed, so the Archon actually help out with the battle. The Zerg is attacking the Archon. Come on, the Archon boy. Archon is taking so many hits. We have a Zealot that need to support right now. Zerlings are surrounding all of these Dragoons. So very, very few mineral patches remaining for Free. The The Archon has been sniped, and that is very unfortunate. Nicely done by Hyun. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.